Love is the only currency that multiplies when you spend it. And this week, Libra, the universe just might send you an emotional jackpot. Here's a heart-tugging question to get you leaning in, Libra. Is that flutter in your heart a cosmic nudge or just another caffeine-induced daydream? Because between June 2nd and June 8th, 2025, the stars are staging a soap opera in your relationship sector that could either lead to the next great love story or at least one unforgettable plot twist. With Venus, your ruling planet, doing a sultry tango through your ninth house of romance, adventure, and long-distance flirtations, this week is anything but emotionally neutral. Buckle up, because you're about to fall in love with possibility all over again. Stay with me till the end, because the kind of relationship shift that's headed your way might just upgrade your entire reality. Now, with Venus in cahoots with Uranus, the planet of delightful disruptions, love might show up in unexpected packaging. Maybe it's that barista you never noticed until they quoted Oscar Wilde over your almond milk latte. Maybe it's your friend's sibling who suddenly doesn't look like an awkward middle school memory anymore. Or perhaps an ex slides into your DMs not with drama, but with maturity and a Spotify playlist that actually slaps. Whatever the form, expect spontaneity. And yes, Libras, that means dropping your need to pre-script every romantic moment. This isn't a Pinterest board, this is real, raw, and possibly just what your Venusian heart needed. For Libras already in a relationship, this week turns the heat up on shared dreams and joint adventures. Travel plans might surface, spiritual conversations could flow, or you may suddenly find yourselves binge-watching documentaries about starting a vineyard in Italy. Don't dismiss it. Shared visions are your love language right now. Mercury in your ninth house fuels these dialogues and urges you to speak your truth, even if it's as simple as saying, "I want more passion and fewer arguments about the thermostat." Speaking of heat, let's stir the pot a little more. Mars is flexing through your eighth house, the house of intimacy and transformation. Yes, intimacy, Libra. That means physical, emotional, and even financial merging. You're being asked to drop the facade, peel back the charm, and go deep. This is not the week to ghost, breadcrumb, or float above your feelings like a graceful swan. Dive in. And if you're single, this transit could push you into powerfully magnetic encounters that make you question if love at first sight is a real thing or just excellent lighting. Socially, you're on fire. You're serving equal parts diplomat and delight. Thanks to Jupiter in your social sector, you could find yourself getting invited to everything from rooftop book clubs to exclusive networking events you didn't know you needed. Just remember not to RSVP yes to everything. You don't need to show up for every cupcake and conversation. Prioritize what fills your cup, not just your calendar. Now let's glide into the domain of wealth and finances, because charm is wonderful, but it doesn't pay rent. This week brings excellent opportunities to review shared resources, loans, or lingering bills. With Mars energizing your eighth house, now is the time to negotiate, restructure, or finally read that fine print you've been ignoring. Maybe you find out you're due a refund. Maybe you realize you've been paying for 3 meditation apps and still haven't meditated. Get clear. If you've been contemplating joint investments or partnerships, especially in something unusual like a startup, now's a good time to trust your instincts, but with spreadsheets. Career-wise, this week could feel like a breath of fresh air. Mercury and the Sun are harmonizing in your ninth house, offering clarity, charisma, and courage. Perfect time to pitch that idea, submit that proposal, or finally start the blog you've been mentally outlining since 2017. If you're in education, media, travel, or law, this week holds extra blessings. Don't underestimate your ability to inspire others with just your voice. Seriously, you could give a TED talk on table manners and people would show up. In terms of health, this week is all about balance, your Zodiac superpower. You're being called to harmonize the mind-body-spirit triangle. That could mean switching your anxiety-fueled 4 a.m. cardio sessions for gentle stretching and journaling, or saying no to that third espresso in favor of hydration and daylight. With the moon spending time in your 6th house midweek, take a hard look at your routines. Are you working for them, or are they silently turning you into a human pretzel of stress? Sleep is not a luxury, Libra. It's your secret weapon. And no, watching aesthetically pleasing sleep meditations on YouTube doesn't count as actual rest. Your quality of life is about to get an upgrade, but only if you're willing to shed what's no longer aesthetically or energetically pleasing. This could mean cleaning up your physical space or your energetic one. Toxic friendships, let them fade. Outdated wardrobe that makes you feel like a background character, donate it. Old dreams you're only clinging to out of nostalgia, reassess. The universe is encouraging a rebrand, Libra, and your new tagline should read, I balance others best when I first balance myself. So to sum up, love, electric, finances, stabilizing, career, expanding, health, recalibrating, you, glowing. This week isn't just about alignment, it's about attraction. When you show up for yourself with clarity and intention, everything you desire shows up for you. And yes, even that emotionally available cutie who knows the difference between there, and there. As the stars sign off on this dreamy week, Libra, remember, when you love yourself out loud, the universe echoes it back tenfold. Until next time, stay poised, stay powerful, and for heaven's sake, keep dazzling.